Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. Among the natural benefits, we have some planets which are known to give fantastic results. Venus gives you great materialistic results. Mercury can give you great analytical ability, and through that great results in finance and accounts and so on. Jupiter is the expander supreme and can expand the goodness, the prosperity, the abundance in your life. And Moon, of course, the manas, the heart, which can make you very balanced in your emotions, in caring, and can make you shine. So, which of the heavenly planetary bodies among the 7 planets can give you the best results and the most fantastic results? Now you will be surprised that it is not one of these benefics. It is actually a natural malefic, in fact, which is also functional malefic in most of the horoscopes, and which can also create a lot of trouble by virtue of its placement. Here I am not talking about any of the functional benefits, nor am I talking about the kingmaker. I am talking about the king itself, which is the sun. Now, the power of the sun is talked about in terms of its ability to combust planets, its ability to shine over the others, but its ability to give very fantastic results and make somebody shine is less talked about. Even among the yogas, more emphasis is given to the yogas such as the yogas formed by the benefic planets. So the sun, while it has been given importance and talked about in praises like it is the soul, it is the king, but less is talked about its ability to give and to confer greatness on an individual. Firstly, many shlokas tell us, and if you go and see many of my videos earlier, I have talked about where the sun and the moon, these are 2 luminaries. If they are very well placed in the horoscope, then they can together with the combined energies, they can eradicate a lot of the other negatives in the horoscope. In fact, some shlokas say that if the sun and moon are very strong, then they can overcome most of the other planetary entities' weaknesses also in the horoscope. Let's see one such shloka. Should the sun and moon be exceedingly strong, all other planets, though weak, will lead good effects in their periods. Which is to say that sun and the moon's strength can overcome the weakness of other planets also and still give good results. And how is the sun being described in the shloka? There flourishes the divine sun, the lord of the day, who is the sole cause and the soul of the universe, who illumines all the worlds and who daily brings creation, destruction and protection. So the sun's ability to create, to protect as well as to destroy is second to none. So if the sun comes upon destroying, it can destroy all the planets through its ability to combust. If it's protecting, the sun can protect by virtue of combusting all the malefics. And hence, if a malefic is placed with the sun in the lagna, such as if Saturn is placed, or if Venus or Mercury is placed, if it's a functional malefic for any ascendant, sun can overcome all of them. And so sun can be a protector supreme. And the power of the sun can be noted by the fact that it can not only combust every other planet, but also sun is the one planet which gets exalted in the Aries lagna, which is the Kal Purush lagna. And the ability of the sun when it is in the lagna is second to none. However, the best results of the sun comes in the 10th house after the 1st house. While sun does not get as much a directional strength in the lagna as Jupiter or Mercury, but by virtue of being the heavenly body which gets exalted in Aries sign, which constitutes the natural sign of the lagna in the Kal Purush Kundli, and so sun is exceedingly strong in the lagna also. And The other placement which sun can give better results in even than the Lagna is the 10th house, and the shloka goes like this. Should the sun be in the said houses which happen to be the Lagna or the 10th, he is strong. In other houses as Lagna or the 10th, he is not so good. The sun can give okay to good results in the other houses, but it gives very good results in the Lagna and the 10th. However, sun has its own weaknesses as well. The sun may feel less in power between the houses from the 1st to the 6th houses. The simple reason being is that this is the time of the night and the sun is not shining during the night. So sun in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th houses and the 6th houses normally may not give good results, but in the 5th house, if it gets into a friendly sign or if it gets into its own sign Leo, then it can give fantastic results. In fact, the sun in the 5th house can give you so much success that no other planet in the 5th house can give you as much success as in the 5th house. The reason being is the 5th house is also the house of performing in front of others. It's a stage. The 5th house is a stage. So your ability to perform in front of people, in front of the masses through whatever means, whether you are on YouTube, whether you are on Twitter, or you are on Instagram, or you are out there performing on the stage as a celebrity or through the media or as an actor. Sun very strong and placed in a yoga can give you fantastic results. And why is the 5th house so strong and so special for the sun? One, it is the natural ruler of Leo, which rules the 5th house, and so sun is exceedingly strong in the 5th house. It is the natural ruler. Second, from the 5th house, the sun aspects the 11th house, and hence by virtue of being placed in the 5th house, aspecting the 11th house, sun is now controlling two major houses which refer to public performance and masses. And so one on the stage and the masses combined can give you fantastic results. So sun getting exceedingly strong in the Lagna, natural ruler of the 5th house, and natural aspect being the 11th house. If sun is strong in the horoscope and not under any malefic influence, such as not placed with a Rahu, not placed with a Ketu, not under the 3rd aspect of the Saturn, or under the 10th aspect of Saturn as well, then sun can give you fantastic results. The only challenge is sun should not be in the slightly tougher houses for itself. For example, from the 1st house to the 7th house, the sun can give challenging results in the 2nd house, though the 2nd house is the house of money, earnings, and also family values. So the sun can give you good family values, can make you somebody who's principled, because sun demonstrates or denotes principles. A person with a strong sun will be principled and will not bow down to what his principles are, will find a lot of respect in carrying his life with values and principles, and his self-respect will be at the core of his existence. So sun can give you mixed results in the 2nd house. In the 3rd house is the house of effort, and sun can make you work very, very hard. But sun can also give you the ability to do something on your own in the 3rd house, because it is also the house of self-enterprise. So if somebody wants to start something of his own and works very hard towards it, and if other yogas also help, then stupendous success can come to person in business, especially if sun gets into the 3rd house. In the 4th house, sun can give you some challenges at home, but can again give you good results if sun rules the 4th house or is in a friendly sign in the 4th house with the aspect of a Venus or a moon. Then sun can give you fantastic results, material pleasures, houses, cars, real estate, everything. But sun really cannot give very good results in the 6th, 8th and the 12th so much. In fact, it is known that the sun goes to the 12th house to die. There are shlokas we say that. Now, I will not say if your sun is in the 12th house you will die or something bad will happen to your father, because sun represents the father. But definitely these are challenging positions for the sun, the dushthanas. because the soul getting into the dusthanas means you are definitely going to be troubled at a spiritual level, which means you will be tested more on your values, you will be tested more on your ethics, you will be tested more in trying circumstances. And the soul, because it wants the individual to lead the life with morals, with ethics, and if a person is more materialistic, it is very difficult to do the balancing act between the world and spiritualism, and many times we falter, and hence many times the adverse results also come from the soul, the sun being the soul. If you are not carrying yourself with dignity, with self-respect, in leading a principled life, then sun in the 6th, 8th and 12th houses can also backfire and give you tough results, and hence disease, illnesses, sudden events, challenges on health related to blood, related to your circulation, related to how you think at a spiritual level, and always being in that moral dilemma, and because of the moral dilemma being in having to face anxieties and frustration is what sun can give in these houses. And sun in the 12th can be a very lost individual who does not know whether is not able to fathom clearly his existence, why he is here, is not able to balance between the spiritual side and the material side, and that's why sun in the 12th house is a tough placement. Even in a friendly side, it is a tough placement, especially because Saturn is the Karaka of the 12th house, and so and being the watery sign also, so it can be in a tough placement. So sun in a watery sign, especially those houses which also relate to water, for example the 4th house is ruled by Cancer, the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, it's a watery sign, and the 12th house is Pisces. So sun in these houses can give you tough challenges also, especially in the 4th. It can create personality issues in your domestic life and in your mental peace. Sun in the 9th is a good placement because it can click your fates and luck. Sun also represents father. The 9th house is the house of father, and so sun in the 9th house can give you good results. How you need to be somebody who never cheats, who respects authority figures, who respects teachers, holds education very highly, and is always ready to learn and ready to not put his ego and arrogance in front of him. So being ready to learn, being a student, and respecting authority figures, respecting learned people, respecting father, respecting teachers, and there it can combine with the energies of Jupiter, which is the natural ruler of the 9th house, which is Sagittarius, and the Sagittarius energies, the sun energies, and natural ruler of the denoting father, and hence sun can give you fantastic results in the 9th house. As said earlier, sun can give you fantastic results in the 10th house. If sun is in the 10th house, in Leo or in any friendly sign, whether it is Aries, in Cancer, in Scorpio, Sagittarius, or in Capricorn in the 10th house, can give you fantastic results, and or in Aquarius can give you fantastic results. The only thing is there should be no malefic aspect on the sun, and it should not be eclipsed by either Rahu or Ketu. Sun in the 11th house, as I said earlier, from the 5th house it aspects the 11th house. Sun can give you fantastic mass success. So overall sun can give you great success, except though selectively in some houses it can give you great success. So sun can give you the best success in the 1st house, in the 5th house, in the 9th house, the 10th and the 11th. In the 7th house it creates challenges at a day-to-day level, because whoever you meet, whoever is the opposite of you, whether it's spouse or partner or team members or colleagues or anybody who you deal on a day-to-day basis, if you allow your pride to come in the way of the relationship, then it can give you challenges. And many times sun in the 7th house is not able to take a backseat and always wants to take the lead, wants to be the ruler in the discussion, wants to be the person who leads in the interaction, and hence wants to control the negotiation, wants to control the discussion, wants to control the argument, wants to control the dealing, and hence can create unnecessary trouble. And so it's a tricky placement in the 7th house, which if you are not ready to take a back seat, if you're not ready to be a peacemaker, if you're not ready to keep your patience, and also look at the other side's self-respect, their pride as well, then it is a troublemaker. So overall, first house, fifth house, ninth house, 10th and 11th sun can give fantastic results, but the 10th is the best placement for the sun. If it is if it's combining energies with the Jupiter or Mars, or even with Mercury, sun can give you fantastic results. It can make you a great leader, it can give you political success. In most of the organization around the world, you will find people in the highest offices who have a very strong sun. They may always not be somebody who is an Aries native or a Leo native or another fiery signs like Sagittarius, whatever sign it may be, but a very strong sun can lead you to great success. Nowhere in the world, whether it's highest celebrities who cannot be great celebrities without the sun, and that is an important thing. The greatest results that you get in terms of name, fame, adulation, respect comes only when you have a strong sun. However strong your Gajkesari yoga will be, if sun is poor, sun is weak, if sun is eclipsed, then you can get moderate to good success. But stupendous success where you have mass adulation, you have millions of people loving you, millions of people liking you, millions of people ready to invest in your business, millions of people knowing you, millions of people following you, millions of people wanting to listen to you, millions of people wanting to follow in your footsteps, millions of people wanting to vote for you, wanting to see you in high office, will only come from a very well placed strong sun. In any area of life, if you truly want to excel and you want to succeed and you want to shine and shine the brightest and overpower every competition, then you need to have a very strong sun. The more sun gets associated with the Lagna Lord, the 10th house, the 9th house or the 11th house, you will get more and more success. You have some good yoga which is also supporting. For example, if Jupiter aspect, 5th aspect or 9th aspect is on the sun, or sun is in the 10th house, and you have a Gajkesari yoga with Jupiter and moon in the 4th house aspecting each other and in good signs, not malefic signs, it can give you great success. Especially if the Lagna is also very strong, nobody can stop such a person from success. So great results, fantastic results can come from sun. It can make you a truly celebrity in your own right. Millions of people can know you, millions of, even billions of money can come to you, and that can come to you more because of your position, your respect, your reputation, than through only money coming to you, which a Venus can give you. So sun gives you money as a residue, which means it gives you so much name, fame, adulation, power, authority, that money automatically follows. And in that way, sun is the biggest giver. It can give you name, fame, adulation, power, authority, respect, and money. No other planetary entity will give you so much that a sun can give you if you have a strong sun. And that's why with a weak sun, you will be in very troubled spot, or maybe just about saved by maybe a benefic aspect on the sun. But strengthen your sun, learn to respect your fatherly figures, your teachers, authority figures, learn to bow down before them, treat them well, learn, keep a humble attitude, but also stand by your principles and your self-respect, and work very hard. Sun works very hard, it never takes a step backwards. Sun and moon are planets will never go retrograde. So you never take a step backward, always keep on working hard, and one day the sun will shine on you. The only other planet which can really give the sun for a run for its money is Rahu. But about Rahu some other time. And even Rahu cannot give you as much name, fame, adulation and self-respect as sun can give you, because Rahu can also give you the flip side. But a true kingmaker is Rahu, while sun is the king. So friends, look into your own horoscope, see where sun is placed in your horoscope, what opportunity it is giving you to shine. Use that opportunity to shine and make a name and mark for yourself. If you are looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Until some other time with some other video, this is your friend, astrologer and guide Irfan signing off.